Good morning, friend and esteemed colleague. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yusak Febrian. I'm from BS University. I'm from Information System Department. Today, I want to speak about a very important and relevant issue for all of us: smoking in the campus area. As a student, we are care about our health and the environment around us. However, many still smoke in public places, including on campus. It should be a space free from air pollution and focus on personal development. Smoking not only harms the smoker, but also those around them. We can know the cigarette smoke contain more than 7,000 harmful chemicals. We can lead to serious disease such as cancer, heart disease, and respiratory disorder. Even worse, non-smokers are also exposed to this harmful effect through secondhand smoke. The campus is a place for learning, growing, and interacting in healthy environment. Imagine if the air we breathe every day is polluted with a cigarette smoke. This not only reduces air quality but also creates an uncomfortable atmosphere. For this who try to maintain their health, we must remember that health is the right of every individual, and smoking on campus threatens that right. Therefore, I believe that our campus should be a smoke-free environment. A smoking ban on campus is not an action that restricts freedom, but an effort to protect our collective health. This is a step that needs to be taken to create an environment that supports learning and growth to the full set, without the disturbance or health risks caused by smoking. Let us work together to create a cleaner, healthier, and more comfortable campus for all. If you are a smoker, consider quitting for your own well-being and the well-being of others. For non-smoker, let's support each other in making our campus smoke-free. Thank you for attention and comprehension. Apologize me if I have a bad word or wrong word. Thank you for attention and stay healthy. Bye.
Hello, my name is Yusak Febrian. I'm from BSU University. I'm from Information System Department. Today I want to explain about effect of frequency. What are effect of frequency? Apa itu effect of frequency? Effect of frequency are verb adalah kata keterangan used to indicate how often an activity or event occurs, untuk mengidentifikasi seberapa sering kita melakukan aktivitas kita. This effort serves to answer the question how often, seberapa sering. Additionally, they are often used in sentence to provide more information about the frequency of an action. Example, contoh, always, usually, sometimes, rarely, never. Always selalu, usually biasanya, sometimes terkadang, rarely jarang, never tidak pernah. Why do we use effect of frequency? Mengapa kita menggunakan kata keterangan frekuensi? Effect of frequency help us to be clear about how often we do things. Effect of frequency membantu kita untuk mengetahui lebih jelas seberapa sering kita melakukan sesuatu. Effect of frequency help us clarify how often activity or event occurs. By using effect of frequency, we can provide more detail in everyday communication, allowing others to better understand certain habit or pattern in our life. Example, I always brush my teeth before bed. Saya selalu menggosok gigi saya sebelum tidur. She usually arrives at work by 8 a.m. Dia biasanya sampai ke tempat pekerjaannya pada pukul 8 pagi. They rarely eat out. Mereka jarang makan di luar. Type of effect of frequency. Tipe effect of frequency. There are two types of effect of frequency: definite effect and indefinite effect. Here are the detailed explanation. Definite effect of frequency. Definite frequency refers to a specific pattern in which an event occurs regularly and can be measured precisely in specific amount. Jadi definite frequency itu merujuk pada pola tertentu di mana suatu kejadian terjadi secara teratur dan dapat diukur dengan tepat dalam jumlah yang spesifik. Sedangkan effort of indefinite frequency. Effort of indefinite frequency give a general idea how often an action occurs without a specific time. Sedangkan indefinite effort of frequency memberikan gambaran umum tentang seberapa sering suatu tindakan terjadi tanpa menentukan waktu yang spesifik. Definite effort of frequency. Some commonly used effort for this type include every, each. Definite frequency use the word every to indicate a regular pattern that occur a fixed time interval. Example include every day, every week, every month, and every year. Note, catatan that the word every must be followed by a specific time unit to indicate event that occur regularly or periodically. 2. Numeric frequency 1 twist edges. Next, you can use effort related to numeric frequency, such once, twice, 3 times, so on, and so on. This word provides specific information about how many times an event occurs within a certain period. For example, once a week means the event happen once a week, sekali dalam seminggu. 3. Specific time frequency, hourly, daily, etc. To describe more specific routine frequency, they are effort of frequency hourly, every hour, daily, every day, weekly, every week, monthly, every month, and yearly or annually every year. Then you can use, for instance, hourly describe event that occur every hour. Hour itu mendefiniasi sesuatu yang terjadi setiap jamnya. Sedangkan monthly while monthly indicate event that occur every month. Sedangkan monthly itu mengidentifikasi sesuatu yang terjadi pada setiap bulan. Next, indefinite effort of frequency. Generally, this type of frequency effort can be estimated through percents. We are divided into 5 categories. 100%. Effort in this category indicated an activity that is done every time without expression. The time indicator include always, every time, and constantly. 60 until 85%. If an action or activity occurs most of the time but not always, use a verb like often, frequently, usually. 50%. To express an activity that happen around 50% of the time. Example of effort include sometimes. 4. 10% until 40%. Next, they are effort that help you convey activity that happen very frequently or almost never, atau hampir tidak pernah. Example of such are hardly ever, seldom, rarely, occasionally. And the last is 0%. A verb in this category indicate event that never happen. Kata keterangan ini dikategorikan sebagai indikasi sesuatu yang tidak pernah terjadi atau ya tidak pernah terjadi sama sekali. Example, contoh, never. Next, formula for F of frequency. Rumus effort of frequency. The formula for using effort of frequency is a sentence is 1. Effort of frequency in verbal sentence. Effort of frequency dalam kalimat verbal. In sentence that have a verb, that the effort of frequency is placed before the main verb. Formula subject plus effort of frequency plus verb. Example, contoh, she always eat breakfast at 7 a.m. Dia selalu makan sarapan paginya pada pukul 7 pagi. They often go to the park on weekend. Mereka sering pergi ke taman pada waktu weekend. Effort. Next, we have effort of frequency in nominal sentence. A nominal sentence is a sentence that used to be. Am, is, are, was, were. In this pattern, the effort of frequency is placed after to be to indicate the frequency of the subject, condition, or state dalam kondisi. Formulanya subject plus to be plus effort of frequency. Example, contoh. He is always on time. Dia itu dalam he ini berarti dia itu pria. Dia selalu datang tepat waktu. Atau dia selalu tepat waktu. They are usually happy to help. Mereka senang untuk membantu. Selalu senang untuk membantu. Next we have effort of frequency for emphasis dalam kalimat penekanan. For emphasis, the effort of frequency can be placed at the beginning of the sentence before the subject to highlight how often someone perform action. Formula: effort of frequency plus subject plus verb plus predicate plus subject plus verb plus predicate plus effort of frequency. Example, contoh. Always, Alfie come late to the office. Selalu, Alfie datang telat ke kantor. Rara meet her boyfriend once. Rara ketemu dengan pacarnya sekali. Next, and the last we have effort of frequency in interrogative sentence. Kata keterangan frekuensi dalam kalimat tanya. To perform a question, you usually use how often, followed by the auxiliary verb. Do, does, did, the subject, and the main verb. Example sentence. How often do you visit your grandparents? Seberapa sering kamu mengunjungi grandparent tuh kakek nenekmu? You can also use a simple direct question. Formula: auxiliary verb plus subject as verb of frequency plus verb plus predicate plus tanda tanya atau interrogative or interrogative. Example sentence. Do you often come here? Apakah kamu sering datang ke sini? How often do you travel for work? Seberapa sering kamu berpergian untuk bekerja? Next we have a table of frequency. When always is 100%, is mean always is 100% doing. You can do it. He always give flower to Mary. Dia selalu memberi bunga kepada Mary. Usually, and the next is usually itu biasanya. Well, usually is 85%. I usually take 2 bus per day. Saya biasanya menaiki 2 bus per hari. Frequently, often is same meaning with usually. Frequently and often is same meaning, the meaning is sering, but in another level. When frequently in 75%, berarti dia lebih sering. Contohnya, she frequently goes to the park, and often in 60%, berarti dia di bawah frequently, yang dimana berarti tidak terlalu sering. Contoh kalimatnya, we often miss the English class. Kami sering melewati pelajaran English. Sometimes, terkadang. In 50%, berarti sometimes itu kalian bisa melakukannya atau tidak. Itu dalam angka 50%, berarti bisa atau tidak. Dia melakukannya atau tidak. Contoh kalimatnya, they sometimes play soccer until the night. Mereka terkadang bermain bola hingga malam. A questionnaire rarely seldom is same, but in different level, meaning jarang. A questionnaire in 40%, The example is I occasionally travel by work. And next we have rarely, same meaning, artinya jarang, but in another level. Dimana rarely itu lebih jarangnya lagi, dimana dia di 30%. You rarely mix your friendship with business. Example. And next we have seldom. Means same, yaitu jarang, but in another level. Seldom in 20%. The example, he seldom learns something. Next we have hardly ever, hampir tidak pernah, yang dimana ada kemungkinan dia pernah melakukannya tapi jarang, sangat jarang. Hardly ever, hampir tidak pernah, yang dimana dia dalam level yang di 10%. Example, we hardly ever play video game. Kami sangat jarang bermain video game atau hampir tidak pernah bermain video game. And then last we have never. Well, in level 0% means never. Tidak pernah sama sekali. Example, I never go out without money. Saya tidak pernah keluar tanpa membawa uang. Tidak selamanya never itu negatif ya. Contohnya ini seperti contoh di PPT ini, dia itu kalimatnya positif, yang dimana kita harus selalu membawa uang untuk berjaga-jaga. Next, we have example of effort of frequency. Based on the previous explanation, berdasarkan penjelasan yang tadi, we can summarize that example of effort of frequency include the word below. Definite effort of frequency. Definitive itu yang tadi, yang dimana itu definitive frequency itu merujuk pada pola tertentu di mana suatu kejadian terjadi secara teratur dan dapat diukur dengan tepat dalam jumlah yang spesifik. Example, contohnya daily setiap hari, weekly setiap minggu, monthly setiap bulan, annually setiap tahun, hourly setiap jam, once a week sekali seminggu, twice a month 2 kali sebulan, 3 times a year 3 kali setahun, every day setiap hari, every other day setiap 2 hari sekali. And the next we have indefinite effort of frequency, yang artinya itu seberapa sering suatu tindakan terjadi tanpa menentukan waktu yang spesifik. Jadi berarti tidak ada waktu yang spesifik, maka dia menggunakan always, selalu, usually biasanya, frequently sering, often sering, sometimes kadang-kadang, occasionally sesekali, seldom jarang, rarely jarang, hardly ever hampir tidak pernah, never tidak pernah. Okay, next we have example sentence of effort of frequency. Contoh kalimat effort of frequency. First, we have definite effort of frequency. Example of definite effort of frequency sentence. First, I visit my grandparents weekly. Saya mengunjungi kakek nenek saya setiap minggu. She check her email daily. Dia memeriksa emailnya setiap hari. They meet for lunch once a week. Mereka bertemu untuk makan siang sekali dalam seminggu. We go on vacation annually. Kami pergi berlibur setiap tahun. The bus arrive every hour. Bus datang setiap jam. He exercise twice a month. Dia berolahraga 2 kali sebulan. We hold meeting 3 times a year. Kami mengadakan pertemuan 3 kali setahun. She calls her mom every day. Dia menelpon ibunya setiap hari. He water the plant every other day. Dia menyiram tanaman setiap 2 hari sekali. I check my message early. Saya memeriksa pesan saya setiap jam. Next we have example sentence of identified effort of frequency. First, we have she always arrive on time. Dia selalu tiba tepat waktu. We usually have dinner at 7 p.m. Kami biasanya makan malam pada pukul 7 malam. They frequently travel abroad. Mereka sering berpergian ke luar negeri. He often goes to the gym. Dia sering pergi ke gym. I sometimes read before bed. Saya terkadang-kadang membaca sebelum tidur. We occasionally watch movie together. Kami sekali menonton film bersama. She seldom eat fast food. Dia jarang makan makanan cepat saji. They rarely make mistake. Mereka jarang membuat kesalahan. He hardly ever gets sick. Dia hampir tidak pernah sakit. I never skip breakfast. Saya tidak pernah melewatkan sarapan. Next. Closure. Penutup. Closure. In conclusion, effort of frequency are essential tool in English for expressing how often action or event occurs. By understanding and using effort like always, usually, sometime, and never, we can communicate more clearly about routines, habit, and regularly in our daily life. Okay, takeaway, catatan penting. Effort of frequency help provide clarity in communication. Remember the correct placement in sentence with verb and to be. Use adverb to describe both specific and general frequency. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you for your attention. Mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata-kata. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Thank you for attention. Goodbye.